PFL Madrid, March 20th, making his big PFL debut. Franco Tenaglia. Franco, how we doing?
Oh, amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait. Very excited for the opportunity, and I am holding a lot of violence on me. So I want to show up this in March, in the 20th of March.
Prepping for this interview, I watched a lot of your violence throughout your career. So excited for this debut and excited to be talking to you today. Before I actually get into PFL, this is a big one for PFL. It's the first major MMA promotion going to Spain. You're a part of that. I understand that you train over there in Spain. So how important is this to you?
Well, all the fights are very important, but I have most of the people that follow me. They are from here. They're from Spain, and my I have a big base of followers here. So it's very good to show my skill set in the country where I live. It's amazing, and I know Spain is gonna be one of the upcoming countries in the MMA world.
Now, we've all seen, Spanish soccer fans, football fans, whatever you want to call it, stuff like that. Even basketball I've seen growing up, but I've never really seen a Spanish MMA crowd. This is the first time they're going to get that huge show. So, what can the world expect from Spanish MMA fans?
Oh, they're very passionate people. They're very passionate people. So they also love the fighting thing, because if you think about it, they come from the Italian Empire and from the Roman Empire. So it used to be a lot of gladiators and a lot of wars over here. One of like Europe. They were like one of the first civilizations. To start with all these things. So you guys are gonna be surprised how the crowd love it here. How they enjoy the fighting thing.
Now, why PFL? What stuck out to you for this promotion?
Well, I have a great manager, and he gave me this opportunity, and I think, well, I'm sure PFL is one of the best promotions in the MMA world, and I know this promotion is gonna keep going up because the way they do the things is so good, and everything, like organization, people, payments, everything is amazing, and marketing, a level of fights. So I know it's gonna be one of the main promotions in the world. So I deserve to fight in this kind of thing. So I'm very happy for it.
Is this one fight or multi-fight deal?
Well, we are in negotiation for that things. I only signed for one fight now, but I'm gonna see what they propose me, because as I told everyone, I am an active fighter. I am 29 years old, and I love to fight. So I want to keep active, and in some promotion they only give you like 2 or 3 fights a year. And if I fight like 2 or 3 times a year, I don't mind if I am getting paid like millions, but I do it for my health. So I want to fight a lot. If I don't fight, man, my life doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't mind having like fame or money or whatever. I just like to fight.
Alexander Volkanovski famously is the same way. He gets real antsy, real in his head when he's not fighting. So I understand. And I hope PFL can keep you busy because, one, you're an exciting fighter, but two, it seems that you thrive off that. And first up, Yassin Najid. What are your thoughts on your opponent?
Well, I never underestimate anyone. I learned that from life lessons, and the guy have nothing to lose, and we all go there to win. So, but I know I am in my prime. I am a very like let's say I am not an orthodox fighter, so you never know what is coming with me. And some people, they might be look down to me because they think I only fight the bare knuckle or stuff like that, or like street fights. But they're gonna be fucking surprised, man, when they see my whole MMA game. They never gonna expect it, and I can't wait to show it.
Well, like you said, a lot of people know you from boxing, bare knuckle, but your resume, you've actually submitted people before. It's not like you're a one-trick pony with the boxing. So is there any part of you that maybe likes getting submissions in MMA, or are you like a knockout guy? What are your thoughts there?
No, no, man. Listen, I like to knock people out, and I like to make them suffer, because for me it's a fight to the death. And like, if I can submit the guy in a very good, like, emotional way, okay, it will be good, in an amazing way, like a crazy submission. But now I have the opportunity to show myself in the big leagues, so I gonna give them a show, and I gonna give them what they want. This is a business. This is entertainment. So I only have some years, some a few years of my life to give everything what I have. So I'm gonna do that, man, and I'm gonna entertain everybody.
Now, when I ask this, it doesn't have to be shit talk. It can be up to you, but any message you have to Yassin, I'm sure this clip will get around.
Well, I hope he's ready to give everything there, to have a proper war, like two proper men's. And I hope he can hold the hell, because I'm gonna go through him, and I think it's gonna be he never faced someone like me before, and I think he's gonna regret to keep fighting.
And PFL just came out with some rankings. I know you have one fight on the deal right now, but if everything goes well in negotiations, you have more. Is there anybody in PFL in those rankings maybe you think would be a good fight for you?
To be honest, man, I didn't look at any fighter, but I will fight anybody, And I am 81 right now, 81 kg. Like I don't cut any weight. I'm gonna fight in welterweight, and I think cutting weight is for pussies, man. I did it before because they asked me to do it, but I think it's a way of cheating. So I want to also show to everyone that okay, I might be the smaller guy, I might be like a bit less like large or stuff like that, but I'm gonna find my way to beat all these guys with my speed, with my power, with my stamina. And if you are in a bar and some random big tall guy touch your
Open
girlfriend
weight,
ass,
brother.
yeah, you're not gonna get a skill with you. So you're gonna try to kill the motherfucker. So I'm gonna show everyone that it's no need for weight cutting.
The best quote ever is you just said cutting weight is for pussies. I love it.
Yeah.
That was a good one. So any interest in I know you said you like to fight, stay busy all over the place. So is BKFC possible for you again? I know you guys had some maybe weirdness with the title or whatever, but is that still possible for you?
Yeah, man. Listen, the thing with BKC is that bare knuckle fighting is very fun to fight. Because it's you don't have to think that much. It's only like throwing punches like a motherfucker and just enjoy the hell. That's that. I like to do that, but they didn't keep me active. They gave me like one or two fights a year. So I told them, listen, guys, I need to fight more. And I like the bare knuckle thing because the feeling is good. But if I can have an active MMA fight, it will be also amazing. The only thing I don't want to do, to be honest with you, is I don't want to have a like grappling matches. I like wrestling. I like grappling. I understand that we can use that in a fight, and it's awesome. It's good. But like I want to have some wars, man. I want to have entertainment fights. So I don't want to fight any of these guys. They're gonna hug you the whole fight, and it's gonna be a shit. It's like a CrossFit fight. We only like making like strength, between each other, like hugging. So who like, you know, is I think it's a boring fight. So I don't want that kind of fights.
You just like grappling when you can throw some fists and elbows on top of it.
Yeah, or like a good grappling, something fun, man. No, like she's hugging and holding the position like a pussy.
Well, an exciting grappler who I believe you're pretty familiar with, Ilia Topuria. You guys seen each other at all, trained at all recently?
Of course, bro. Wow. I was one of the ones I was holding beatings from Ilia Topuria for a long time, man.
I
We
know
were
this.
like,
I just don't know if the fans do, but you can keep going.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and Ilya is a great wrestler, a great rapper, but he's an entertainment fighter. He can the way he does the grappling is amazing to see, and it's very like dynamic. Dynamic. So that kind of grappling is okay, and aggressive grappling. But the grappling the guys from the mountain do, I think is a bit boring. I respect them because they are good people, good heart, but it's extremely boring, man.
And Ilya, obviously a superstar out of Spain. A lot of people were saying, UFC is going to headline with Ilya, and then PFL kind of just beats him to it. So you talk to Ilya at all about this? Is he like a little bit like, damn?
Well, I think he is, but I think he's gonna have his opportunity in Spain. The guy is very good with his career. He managed his career very well. He has good people behind. So we never know what is gonna happen. But there is a lot of people coming out from Spain. It's not just Ilya. There is so many fighters. Have you seen Costello? Costello is the main guy. Costello is amazing. If you seen that guy in live, he looks like a fucking Terminator, man. He's Spanish. So and it's very entertaining also to watch. So we have a lot of people in Spain, and there is a lot of people that they're coming to live in Spain, to train in Spain, because here the food is great, the weather is great, the culture is very nice and friendly, and the level is also good. So everyone is coming here to live here and to fight from here.
Now, while we're on the topic, Ilia Topuria, Justin Gaethje, give me your prediction. How's it go down?
Well, man, I love Justin. I really love Justin, one of my favorite fighters, and I love the way he fights. But Ilya's gonna knock him out, and very quickly. I think he's gonna knock him out in the first minutes of the fight, because Justin is not gonna make a boring fight. The only way he has to win is he just hit and run, but he's not gonna hit and run. That guy is gonna try to go for everything, because he's a real fighter. And man, Ilya is just too good. The guy hits hard like a motherfucker. I don't know what he has in his hands, but he hits so hard. And he's also like he's good. He's good at knocking people out. So 100% he's gonna knock him out in front of the White House.
Switching tones a little bit here for the last thing I want to talk about, because for your PFL debut, a lot of more eyes are going to be on you for this fight. I have only seen these stories mainly in like Spanish. I haven't seen a lot of English coverage on what I'm about to ask. And there's a lot, so I'm going to phrase it differently. You've been put through the ringer, I guess, so to speak. You've been through a lot in life, it seems like, from violence to some maybe potential mafia involvement to a lot of other things in between to now an MMA and boxing superstar. So in short as you can, I guess, for new fans, people watching on a platform, what's the origin story of Franco Tenaglia? What have you been through? What have you gone through? How are you here?
Well, basically, I came to Europe without. I came very young, with 18 years old, without any money and without any papers. I had the Argentinian passport, so I couldn't do anything legal here. So I started getting involved in mafia. I was working for the Albanian Mafia for like 5 years, and I realized since I was very young that if like I don't take the risk and do these crazy things in life, I'm not gonna get anywhere. Because if I wanted to be a professional fighter and have like a normal 9 to 5 job, what they pay you like shit living, shit money only for survive, I will never make it to the top. So I took the risk. Yeah, I might do something that the people think is not ethic. But fuck it, man. I think we live in a world that nothing is ethic. They're giving you like a salary only to survive, to work like a fucking slave without like we don't have change, physical change, but we have like psychological change. So I took the risk. It didn't go well always. I was in jail. I was beat down almost to die, and I survived. So I really believe in the. I have a purpose. I have a big purpose that goes like far away from more farther than fighting only, and I want to help people to develop. Like their own life to evolve. I want to help humanity to evolve, because I've been through hell, and I know exactly how feels. So when you've been through these things, you can teach other people how to overcome some of the stuff. And yeah, that's my life. And I also start fighting like illegal fights, MMA, bare knuckle boxing, and I was fighting for like 400 quicks
Like
in
underground
400.
stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah, a lot of underground stuff. There's a lot of underground stuff going on in Europe. A lot of, and also East Europe is a very tough place. So I've been a lot there, and that's why now, yeah, I am in a big league, spotlight or something like that. But for me, I am not nervous at all. I don't feel the pressure. I love it, man. It's what I do. Like before, I was fighting for my life. Now I am fighting like for like entertainment. So this is easy for me.
Well, hey man, I know I don't even know the surface level of it, but I'm very glad you made it through, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad PFL got you, and you got a big fight coming up March 20th. So Franco, before I get you out of here, anything for all your fans ahead of the debut?
Well, guys, just chill, relax, get yourself a joint or a beer or whatever, and watch the best fighter you will ever see. The most entertainment fighter is coming out right now.
Joints, beers, March 20th in Madrid. Franco Tenaglia, thank you so much. Best of luck, best of skill. Happy to have you in the PFL.
Thank you, brother.